Billionaire house tier list. Okay, let's see what these
From a $2 billion mega mansion to a $50,000 tiny home, this is the billionaire house tier list.
All right.
Vladimir Putin has a net worth of $200 billion and he's got a palace with an underground bunker. S tier. Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean,
$200 billion.
Not gonna lie, he's not in horrible shape for how
dollars, and he's got a palace with an
good shape. No, let me look at the palace a little bit longer. Hold
Vladimir Putin has a net worth of $200 billion and he's.
It's kind of boring. Yeah, kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? It's just plain white. You got the normal pillars. Like, it's not unique at all. Like, he could have added a little bit of style to it. I feel like I can guess what the inside of this house look like. B's here.
If you like the video right now, because I know you're going to enjoy it, like it right now, please and thank you.
It's got a palace with an underground bunker. S tier. Mark Zuckerberg bought 1,000 football fields of land in Hawaii so he could build a massive compound with a self-sustainable underground bunker, over a dozen houses including 2 mansions and a web of disc-shaped tree houses connected by rope bridges.
Solid S tier.
B tier.
How is that B? Man practically made his own living situation, and you gave a lame mansion. The most. Come on, bro. That was S tier. That was S tier. Putin's was boring. Putin's was B. Come on.
In 1984. And to burn it down.
Oh.
California said no because of its historical significance.
Okay.
Steve Jobs really wanted to burn it down. He went on record calling the house a dump. He said Jacqueline had no taste and that George Washington Smith was a nobody. He then abandoned the house and let it rot for 10 years. The house became such a mess that he was finally given permission to destroy it. 8 months later, he died, making the brutal destruction of this innocent house one of Steve Jobs' final victories. I don't get why he hated on this house so much. I'd say it's a strong C tier. World famous pharmaceutical salesman El Chapo had a peak net worth of $12 billion. He was said to have houses at every single beach and a ranch in every single state. He also had the government looking for him at every single state.
A ranch in every single state go hard though. Hey, let El Chapo hop on a track. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he has a lot to rap about.
So rather than living in his luxurious mansions, he was forced to stay in discreet safe houses to avoid the law. These unassuming homes had hidden escape routes, connecting Chapo to a network of underground tunnels that allowed him to escape capture and keep his empire running.
They were.
This man was a Harriet Tubman. Solid F tier. Donald Trump's of
Harriet Tubman of crack. Bro, what?
Official residence is a 17-acre Florida resort called Mar-a-Lago. After buying it in 1985, Donald made a few changes. In his yard, he put an 80-foot tall American flag.
Oh, no.
In his bathroom, he added a few classified documents from the White House. But the biggest change he made was turning the property into an exclusive club. For a $200,000 entry fee, you could become a Mar-a-Lago member and hang out with rich people, like Jeffrey Epstein. He was a member of Trump's club until 2007, when he got kicked out for hitting on a teenager. Classic Jeffrey. The club's been printing over $20 million a year, making Mar-a-Lago one of Trump's most lucrative.
This is crazy, just rich people behavior. 200,000 for a club, but to these people, like 200,000 is what they wipe their butt with. You know what I mean? Like, they got gold-plated toilet paper. That's the type of money these people have. But what are we talking about, bro?
Lucrative investments. It's a somewhat controversial house, but it is a nice place.
The fact that you think what he has is better than Mark Zuckerberg is actually mind-blowing to me.
Being the Queen of England has a lot of perks. You get the coolest jewelry collection of all time. You get to drive a Bentley limo without needing a license. You get the coolest jewelry collection of all time.
That is cool. That crown was lit. It was fire. This Bentley looks like, let's be honest, bro. The nose of the Bentley looks squished. If I took your nose and did one of these, that's what that Bentley, the front of the Bentley looked like. Like, that's ugly.
A Bentley limo without needing a license. You get to pay taxes when you feel like it. But the coolest part of being the queen is living in the $5 billion
I mean, this is, you know,
Buckingham Palace.
Like, if this is just the palace, you know, it's kind of...
This 775-room behemoth has everything you need to be the ultimate rich person. You got a throne room, a multi-billion-dollar art gallery, London's biggest private garden, and an ATM in your basement, so you can take out a brick and flex on your 800 staff.
A private garden.
This place is so big, it has its own zip code. I think I'm too poor to even be looking at this house. Larry Page, the co-founder of Google, has 5 private islands.
What do you need 5 private islands for? What? No, you're not hearing me. What do you need 5 private islands for? What are you doing on those islands?
What is Larry Page doing on his 5 private islands?
That's what I just
Nearby
said.
locals haven't noticed anything unusual except for a few
Yes.
helicopters. But in a 2013 conference, we may have gotten a glimpse into the answer.
Well, there's many exciting and important things you could do that you just can't do because they're illegal. But maybe we should set aside a small part of the world where we can try out some new things and figure out what is the effect on society, what's the effect on people.
Is he doing what Unit 713 did or 731? He's literally gonna kidnap people and run experiments on them. What?
So in case you can't read between the lines, Larry Page is using his islands to perform human experiments on children. S tier. In a 2010 letter to shareholders, stock market
We didn't even see a house. He just has 5 islands. Where was the house at? Bruh.
genius Warren Buffett said that his 3rd best investment was his house. In 1958, he bought a
What was number 1? What was number 2?
$30,000 home in a quiet neighborhood of Omaha, Nebraska. The property is now worth over 40 times what he bought it for, which might seem like an amazing financial return. However, if he had instead invested that $30K into the stock market, he would have made $3 million. The reason Buffett considers his house such a good investment is not because of numbers, but because of the memories it brought him and his family.
Oh, that's sweet. Nah, you were topping them off, bro. That was sweet, bro. He has human trafficking in S and home memories at F. What are we doing, bro?
Mukesh Ambani, the richest man in India, dropped
Alleged human trafficking. He sounded suspicious. We all heard him. We all heard him speaking. He sounds extremely suspicious, man. They need to check what's on those islands.
$2 billion on a 27-story mega mansion in the middle of the hood. Creative visionary Kanye West.
27 stories. I don't like elevators that much. I don't like stairs that much. That's horrific.
Said this in a 2018 interview.
I'm gonna be one of the biggest real estate developers of all time. I'm tired of the McMansions, all the Spanish roof homes and stuff like that. Like, that's whack, bro. Like, everybody house whack. It's trash.
Kanye bought this house in 2023. It was originally a church in Los Angeles that he planned to use for his Donda Academy school, but it's since been left to rot. In 2019, Kanye started building massive dome-shaped structures inspired by Star Wars that he believed would revolutionize affordable housing. He was seconds away from solving the homelessness crisis when California shut him down because they already have tents for that. Recently, Kanye bought a $57 million Malibu home, paid someone 20 grand a week to destroy it, then listed it back up for sale for $4 million less than what he bought it for. And on top of that, the guy that he paid to destroy it, turns out he never paid him. So now he's also getting sued. After taking L after L after L, Kanye officially announced that he would be building a 100,000-acre city in the Middle East.
What?
Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba.
Someone needs to get a deep dive into Kanye's brain. Someone explain to me what's going on in Kanye's head. Alibaba? Have any of y'all bought from Alibaba? Does anyone have like a Alibaba experience? I think I bought something from AliExpress. I don't think I bought something from Alibaba though.
Bought a $191 million mansion on the tallest hill on Hong Kong Island. It offers a beautiful view of the world's most unaffordable city. However, Mr. Ma might not be able to appreciate this view any longer because in late 2020 at an economic conference, he made the grave mistake of criticizing the Chinese government.
He goes missing after...
Jack Ma isn't dead, by the way. He ended up reappearing in China a few months later.
Like, that's not even clickbait. What is that called? It's some type of bait. Engagement bait. It's not rage bait. Emotional bait. Shock bait. Like,
hopefully Supreme Leader Xi Jinping let him keep his cool house.
I wish I would have saw... I didn't even see more of his house.
Mansion could be yours for $14,855,000.
Oh, that's not
It's actually been on sale for over a decade. The main reason no one's buying it is because it's in Illinois.
And there's nothing in Illinois.
On top of that, a lot of the home's features are too unique to Jordan. Not many buyers would want front gates with someone else's jersey number, a theater with someone else's logo, and a basketball court with the names of someone else's kids.
That's
Marking
fair.
your territory
That
is
is
effective
fair.
for keeping
Michael Jordan spit on pizza to ensure no one else would eat it. That's valid.
people from eating your pizza and also keeping people from buying your
That's
house.
valid, though.
Now, to the average broke person like myself, having a $15 million house that's not selling might seem like an absolute disaster, but for Michael Jordan, he's probably not that worried. Solid D tier. Jeff Bezos launched
Yeah, his house was kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. Just having him everywhere. I don't know. How would you feel about walking around your house and all you see is just you? That's next level narcissism. Y'all buying that house? If y'all just had a spare 15 on the side, are y'all buying that house?
Amazon.com from the garage of a house he was renting for $890 a month. He's now the 25th largest landowner in the United States. Jeff has properties all across the country. His main home was a $10 million mansion in Washington until 2023 when he moved to Florida so he could be closer to his family and further from the IRS.
Washington collects 890 million. Oh my gosh.
He lives on a man-made island off the coast of Miami where he bought a $68 million mansion.
Why?
2 months later, he spent $79 million
We have enough land. Why do we need to make an island? 79 million. Wait, hold on.
off the coast of Miami where he bought a $68 million mansion.
That doesn't even look like 68 million. Does this look like 68 million? All I see is a decent sized pool, low cut grass. Okay, this does not look like 68 million, bro. This is a 1-story, maybe a 2-story house, bro.
2 months later, he spent $79 million on the one next door.
I mean, at least that looks more expensive than this, but these houses look whack. I guess it's just because they're not near nothing. So I guess like 80 million of that is safety. Sure.
It's a pretty chill place, I'd say B tier.
I'd say
But he's also
B.
evading taxes, so that bumps him up to A tier. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman dropped 300 mil on a French chateau. It has a nightclub, a moat with an underwater aquarium,
Okay, that's
and modern
raw.
technology that can all
That's
be controlled
raw.
with an iPhone. The building might seem like a historic landmark, but it was
Ooh, that's kind of raw.
actually built in 2009 by Saudi businessman Ahmad Khashoggi. The wealthy developer probably won't be doing business with the Crown Prince anytime soon, because in 2018, according to the CIA, the Crown Prince assassinated his cousin. If Ahmad and the Crown Prince
What?
ever link up again, that might be an awkward conversation. It's a pretty cool house though. Billionaire's Row
It is
a
a
New
really
York
cool
City
house.
neighborhood with the tallest and most expensive buildings in the world. The people that buy these apartments aren't buying apartments, they're investing in furnished capitalism.
The majority of people who are actually living here aren't actually living here. They're using these apartments for places to store value.
It's a brand. It's like a Birkin bag. Where do you live? 157. Where do you live? 111. Where do you live? 220.
In 2019,
Okay.
billionaire investor Ken Griffin bought
That was rich talk. I didn't understand a word they were talking about. I'm gonna be honest. That flew right over my head. Hopefully y'all understood it, but that flew right over me. I need to get my tax bracket up.
4 floors of 220 Central Park South for $238 million, making it the most expensive real estate purchase in the United States. 220 holds the most desirable view in the city, being the only Billionaire's Row tower located directly on Central Park. Most desirable.
Okay. Is this worth 200 million? This is a crazy view, but once you've seen it once, you've seen it 100 times. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like I don't want to hate. But 200 million. Come on, bro.
View in the city, being the only Billionaire's Row tower located directly on Central Park. I mess with Ken Griffin, but I think 240 million for a concrete brick is a little bit too much.
Exactly.
Bill Gates has a $150 million complex in Washington.
See, this looks raw.
It has an epic library
That's
with
raw.
a manuscript written by Leonardo da Vinci. That's the only interior footage of his house on the internet. So some of the following visuals will be made with AI.
AI
What?
is a brilliant tool.
Bill Gates has a 60-foot indoor swimming pool. Inside of it is an underwater sound system, but that's nothing compared to his personal Lake Washington beach that has sand imported from the Caribbean. He also has a trampoline room, walls covered in screens, and his favorite tree that he monitors electronically 24 hours a day. There's some cool tech in this house. I'd say a
That's
solid
A.
B tier.
How is that B? How is that B? It's like you're ranking it on based off of criminal activity. I don't understand. You said someone's evading taxes. They're an ST. I don't get it.
In 2002, Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle, got a letter from his accountant. It listed a few of his expenses, like his $25 million villa in Japan.
That's not 25 mil. Nah, that's not 25 mil, bro. That's not 25 mil. That's not 25 mil, bro. Bill had a swimming pool with speakers inside. He said beat air. Yeah.
$194 million yacht and $200 million Japanese temple in California. Larry's net
Why
worth
does he
at
need
the
a
time was
temple?
$23 billion, but his accountant was still concerned. I'm worried, Larry. It's imperative that we start to budget and plan. New purchases should be kept.
Oracle CEO and billionaire
Yeah, I was
Larry
about to say,
Ellison
he
just
did not
made
do
a
it.
rather large investment or purchase.
Buys an
just called
island.
the island of Lanai.
S tier. Kim Kardashian bought a $20 million home in 2014 with her then husband Kanye West. They spent 3 years transforming it into what they described as a minimal monastery and what others described as an expensive 3 years
This
transforming it into what they
is freaky.
described as a minimal
That is so freaky. No, that makes me uncomfortable. That's uncanny valley. That made me uncomfortable.
monastery and what others described as an expensive psych ward. This house is a really cool art project.
Now you're in the middle of this strange time where you're selling your houses. You say you don't want any material possessions, and
I'm slightly sad about it, actually.
well, if you're sad about it, why are you doing it?
On May 1st of 2020, Elon Musk announced that he would be selling almost all physical possessions, including his homes. And he stayed true to his word, selling off each of his California mansions
answer
one
the
by
question,
one.
bro.
He then acquired a $50,000 tiny home.
I think possessions kind of weigh you down. They're kind of an attack vector. People say, "Hey, billionaire, you got all this stuff." Like, well, now I don't have stuff. Now what are you gonna do?
So insightful. Like, you still don't have $1 billion. Shut up.
Elon's $50,000
Shut up. Like, you're not what you think you are, bro. You are not who you think you are.
tiny home is actually his guest house. His main home is a South Texas rental property. It's technically only worth $45,000, but he also spent $200,000 building an 8-foot fence around it and covering it with security cameras.
That's
Elon
fair.
says he got rid of his stuff when he sold off his $100 million real estate portfolio. But considering that only accounts for 0.05% of his wealth, he still has a lot of stuff after all.
Exactly. Like, he's talking about nothing, bro. He put him in S tier. I don't even understand. I don't get the tier list. I don't understand the tier list. None of the coolest homes are in S. None of the coolest homes are in this. I don't get the tier list, man. I just might be off my rocker, man. That might be what it is. Regardless, great video, Jack Pockets. Amazing pocket watcher.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices.